Hello, Commanders, and welcome to the 187 Survive the Horde here in Fortnite Save the World. In today's video, I am going to show you how to solo Challenge 5 when it comes to this limited time mode. So I'm going to begin by selecting the challenge and sharing with you my hero loadout, which will consist of base Kyle at Commander. I have a hybrid build with Blast from the Past as my team perk, Slow Field and Supply Drop. Alright, let's go ahead and take on our amplifier. Should be a lot of fun.
The Horde has disabled our storm detection equipment. So unfortunately, the forecast now calls for chaos, with a 20% chance of spontaneous non-existence. Good luck. Although I don't exactly know what you'll be facing out there, I'm sure you'll make me proud. You have some amount of time to set up before the first wave. Good luck, Commander.
Alright, friends, so let's go ahead and begin. 4 heals attached spikes, 4 increased build health. All right, let's go ahead. So I like the heals attached on the inside, increase on the outside. It's just how I run them. Either way works, just as long as you have a different 6 perk on both. That's the key.
Commander, this storm is too difficult to track. Anything could happen at literally any time.
All right. We need some heals. We need some darts. And let me see. Yeah, let's go darts. And then we also have our supply drop. Actually, let me go ahead and touch these walls for a moment. We make sure we're at our tier 3. All right, we need some anti-air traps here too. Let me go ahead and craft those. Now, when it comes to the Horde, you can defend up to 3 different objectives if you wish now. But you only need 1 to be successful. And in my opinion now, and we all have our own, I do not believe that the rewards that you receive are worth the hassle of all 3. And you only need 1 to be successful, like I said. So my recommendation is to go with 1, but again, to each is their own for sure. Many different ways to play the game. There's no doubt about it, right? All right, so we're going to go ahead with our darts. Start working them in here. Don't want that right there, that's for sure. All right, slow fill. Go with tires right here. Just slow them down a little bit. They actually tricked me. I thought I was at the other amplifier when we first started. So that's really interesting. I was like, oh no, we're at the wrong one.
Make it out of there without supplies.
That's okay though.
Thankfully, supply drops are inbound.
All right, supply drops are out. What I'm going to do though for just a moment here, I'm going to drop this Rosie. I want to get this building down over here. We definitely want this building down. All right, supply drop will go down. And then I need to go out and get my balloons. So balloons are out this way. Let's go ahead and start by heading to the northeast from where we were at. We'll call it. Get an area where we can actually drop our supply drop.
Another wave of storm creeps.
All right, that's one. And then our other one would be directly out the southwest now. Now, if you can early, using the geysers could be a benefit for sure. We're going to head all the way out to the edge. With limited resource early, we have to fight the environment more than we will soon, but that's okay. We'll be just fine, my friends. We won't sweat the small stuff. I like to say. This will be an area where we'll end up quite a bit, honestly. So I like to put that stair there. Again, until we get our builds right, and then we'll be just fine. All right, let me go ahead and continue now by upgrading all of our items that we need to upgrade. All right, that should get us there. We'll get some more darts going now. I need some dynamos going too. Just like this here. Now this area, I like to build a structure on it. I like to edit the old school Dorito in there, as we used to call it. I still call it that, but all right, and then we're going to start running different traps. All right, nice. Now let's go on down here. And we're going to drop that Rosie again. And continue to knock all this down because you need to have this whole building down here on this map. To the section that where it can drop right here. All right. So just clear all that out. Make sure you are golden. Any remaining structures. And that's all taken care of now. If they choose to come down here.
I wouldn't trust any other team with a mission this difficult. Stay focused, and you'll make it.
All right, I do like... we need some loot. We're out of loot. All right, so we're going to take it down this way. I'm going to hit that geyser. We're going to shoot straight across the map here. Hopefully I can pick up some speed and hit it just right like we just did right there. Get ourselves across the way. Make sure if you come off that jump like I just did, you get that hoverboard back up. All right, so now we have a hoverboard, or a pillar wave, excuse me. And we're going to be heading out this way now. So they're telling you melee with the pillars. I tell you, if you're running constructor, I would go with Rosie. It's free, got good range on it, keeps you safe, especially in the higher level zones. A 4 was an interesting run, actually. Ended up with a damage pulse mini boss. Did not have a, couldn't find a particular pillar. Was exhausting my trap durability. It was a little bit frustrating, honestly. But, good to go. Successful clear, so. They tried to punish me for using my defenders. I'm actually noticing here for the very first time this season, and I don't know if this is a recent change, but based on what I'm seeing here, it does not appear that the wall spikes stack is working anymore. So please be mindful of that. I'll give that a test when they hit the, it's not healing. So I'm going to change that. And I've been going all season with it without realizing until just right now. So that's a miss on my part for sure, but yeah, that's unfortunate. Doesn't look like it's healing for me. So I am disappointed to see that. Not gonna lie. Now, I do take a lot of time on this wave, and I don't even care how long it takes me. Right? Nor should you, honestly. Take as much time as you would like. Truly. When it comes to this, to your run. I'm going to run some dynamos here early, if we can. Okay, let's go ahead over here now, get the other darts down. This will be an area of importance to us, so as such, I am preparing it accordingly. Being methodical with it. So we're not overlooking anything. I always take my time on this wave. Even if it takes you 30 minutes, you just do it. I'm not sure it's going to take that long, but I'm just saying, even if it does, don't feel any pressure when you're running it. I like to make sure that everything is just right here. Okay, I'm going to get some more dynamos. Let's double check here. Dart, yes. Dart, no. We will get it up there, though. All right, so that should take care of the trapping early. If you have any more darts, I will go ahead and pop them out. Alright, that should be good. Now, core looks right as rain. If you want to slow them down a bit, you can, but you don't need to. Completely up to you. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to start really working on the build. Don't need any traps right now, so I'm going to hold on traps. Alright, anyway, I was working off of this because I want to run a second layer around here, just like I am doing. And we're going to connect this. Just like that. And then we'll go 2 tiles out and around. Just real quick for a moment, I'm going to go ahead and play off of these little guys here. All right, a plump 278 to start, only on wave 3 already. And we're going to start shooting Rosie. If you can hit in between, you can kind of get a couple at once. Let's see if we can get this last one here. All right. So pillars are looking good. Drop the supply drop. Watch our back for takers. They're everywhere on this particular one. Okay, those are 3 tiles down, so we need to be mindful of that. So I have to go down here. Yeah, I would, just like that. Let's heal. And we're going to extend. And I'm going to wrap to where I feel comfortable. And then we'll just seal this all down and up. Again, I'm going to heal a little bit out here. All right. Got to be mindful of those takers now. You see that they're trying to give us some heat. Okay, and then I like to just connect everything. And we'll seal that on there, just like that. That way the takers can have to move through it a bit. All right, so I'm going to shoot up here. I'm going to drop Rosie again. I think there's a... No. All right, anyway. So now up top here, let's just line this around. Just like we're doing. And then we'll follow the path. All right, let me check my build. And you know, this is an interesting thing here, honestly, that they are not allowing, or those 6 perks aren't working. That's a big time thing there. But again, I'm going to do some testing on that. Now, do be reminded that every husk that crosses this trap does take a durability. Be aware of it. I'm just going to slow them down a little bit. I want to make sure my traps, if they're burnt, we're going to replace a few. I'm going to get the second layer out now. We're going to have some replacements as we go, for sure. As you can see. And I'm going to get a layer out here now. I'm actually thinking, believe it or not, of sealing that all off up there. Okay, a couple more traps on this other side too. I want to get up here and grab some. So we're going to wrap around. All right, so let's get some more loot drops. Actually, I'm going to get a couple of electric fields up here now. You can see here we have a multi-layer system running. Looks like we've got some dynamos that are burnt out too, so we'll have to get those in the future. But the structures are there, so it's an easy fix. We're going to go as long as I can with the loot here. I don't know if it's just that as you're getting higher up, they're not giving us as much, or what the deal is, but I feel kind of light right now. Resources too, I think they kind of worked out a little bit. We'll see. Okay, that's good there. All right, so we have all of our material to this point has been utilized. Okay, so we are at the University of the Supply Drop. Now we're going to have to go get the pylons now. We'll just be down, or the pillar, excuse me, coming off the dungeon season. I would tell you to be careful here. They hit hard too, boy. Ooh, do they hit hard. Just make sure traps were looking good. They are. Tires are looking good. Yep. Okay, back we go again. Melees can do a good job too. Remember that. Protect yourself with this. I'm gonna protect myself. Gotta keep running cycles, man. It is what it is. Just keep taking your time. Again, I kind of am thinking, like, this little section over here, we just block that all off there. Wherever that was at. We don't need to run it. This is all good here. A little bit more building material, at least. Take that. Let's go grab this pillar, and then I gotta find the last one wherever it's at. We'll be on the lookout for it.
We have a moment to
All right,
breathe
guys.
between husks.
Feel pretty good with the build so far, but we got a lot to do yet, believe it or not, on this one. I've got a lot of work to do yet. All right, so we're going to need to get some of our traps replaced, of course, but that's fine. We'll work on that later. It's not a big deal. All right, let me get healed, and then we are looking for our balloons. I see one out here first. Let's go there. I'm actually going to build off of this here if I can. I can see us being out here a bit. And I hate to waste the resource early, especially with how much we need it, but... Actually, we'll just go down this way and go get it. Got some material, though. Now, when you get to this point, it's very important that you get your balloons as soon as possible. Because if the objective were to fail, the balloon will disappear. So you do want to get over there as soon as you possibly can.
We have an update from our chief meteorologist, and it appears to be
This will be a chance to get some of that loot we're going to need now. And I would just hang out here for a minute.
We cannot lose this base.
So there goes the Bravo. Quick.
Our first base has just
All
been
right, so now they're going to drop another balloon.
We
Be on the
have
lookout
a
for
moment
it.
to breathe between husks.
You'll see
The
it.
storm has a new target.
It's back towards our objective. So now we're getting some real nice resource here. We'll be able to go back and work that build a little bit more. Get that lava shield up that we're going to need up. It's going to be a big one on this build. And then you're going to have another one too. All right. So again, I'm just going to kind of wait here for a second. Now, we could go back and build a little bit, but by the time I got there, it wouldn't matter anyway. So I'm just going to kind of stand put somewhere in the safety area. And just kind of hang for a minute. Little dance session for you guys.
Despite evidence to the contrary, you're doing great out there.
My bad.
Every second you buy our deep field heroes is critical. We didn't come here to win. We came here to fight. Which doesn't sound as good when spoken aloud.
All right, so let's let them hit and do their thing. See if they aggro on us or not. They won't, though. And again, I'm waiting for the balloons right now. There's going to be another balloon drop. And I'm staying safe so I don't have to waste any traps or anything. All right, here we go.
One left.
All right, heard the balloon.
Stay in the fight. The storm has a new target.
Spin like that, right? You can find it in the sky. All right, so we'll go back now then after this and shoot it down so we can get to building. All right, so a real nice opportunity to get some resources into our inventory. Well, resource, I guess we should say. All right. Now, this out here, I will tell you that they will try to throw at this. So do be aware of that. Actually, we're just going to seal that down. I don't even care about that one. And it should all connect now for us. Sort of like this, and I'll start wrapping around because then you can wrap your traps kind of on this here. And it's going to go all the way out there.
We have an update from our chief meteorologist, and it appears to be a resignation letter.
Oh, this is not it though. Okay, just send this out here. All right, let me just go check my traps before we roll out. Or back to the build, I mean. I just want to make sure that we're running it smooth here. Looks like things are running pretty smooth right now. Gives us a little bit more damage. That takes care of that side for us now. We'll see how that works. All right, that's good. Just enough here. All right. All right, let's go back and work this now. I would build right up to there. I know it seems crazy, but they come out here, man. And they get to throwing. And you're going to have some pylons or pillars and stuff out here. That way they can't find little pockets to get you. Doesn't matter if they walk around here because they'll just fall down. It's fine. Right? You can just take care of that if you want to. All right, we gotta go get our balloons now. Or balloon, excuse me. We only have one now. I see it out here. And I'm gonna run this. And then we got our weapon. Actually got a Hussbuster too. But it's not very good. I would also take a look so you get the Barrett, which we do not yet. We'll get that in a bit. I would just go ahead and seal this down real quick. Okay. So right out to this point here. I would take care of this here too. I have literally seen them throwing out this far, guys. We were just running some team play on stream yesterday, and I saw it. All right. I do see some nurse houses coming in there. We'd want to be mindful of that when it comes to our builds. Make sure we get take those out. Okay. Okay, we are missing traps. That's fine though. Expected that. All right, let's take a moment just to recycle everything. All right, I want this right here. And I need some dynamos. Okay, this all looks good. All right, let me just check my dynamos, make sure we're not missing any. Okay, those are ready. And everything else looks good. And then we have a good, clean, open environment with lots of damage coming through here. And then all that's good. Perfect. All right. Let's heal. And then we'll go back and work on the rest of our shield, which we almost have done now. And we're going to call it to the edge here.
We've got a break. Heal up and repair what you can.
And I'm going to build these like this.
The storm has a new target.
All right, cool. Let's go out off of that bridge that we just built. And we'll create another look off of it. I would say right here, we're going to go ahead and make sure they don't fall here. Went a little too far there on that. We'll have to build up on that. I'll connect it and throw darts and stuff out there. But we have it taken care of. They try to get cute over here, but yeah, we'll need to pay attention to that. I don't like that at all, honestly. We do have the electric fields here, though.
Watch out for bosses!
Yeah. Now, if you get out of the wave in time, you don't have to worry about... You can just keep working. You don't need to worry about the boss. I don't see him right now, so I'm going to go back and work on that build some more. Just going to connect the dots here. Okay, that's all taken care of now. I'd probably go out to this far at a minimum. Actually, we could probably line it here too. All right, let me go see what that boss is doing. Still nothing. He's just moseying out, doing his own thing. Okay, so we go back again. Keep working. Do what we gotta do, right? All right, there's the smoke screen. All right, so he is here. And we'll melee him. All right, he teleported out. So he's got to go through all the traps again. Okay, now we're going to work our way back over here now.
All right.
So that's all good in gold.
Supplies incoming.
And I would say that that is
The
pretty
storm
good to
has a
go.
new target.
We'll see though. You never know, man, with this map. They get kind of crazy out here. Now it's just Trap Central. Let's see if I can catch that balloon before it drops.
Prepare for the next wave.
See some propane. Now it's just really securing everything, making sure everything is tiered up, connected, working. Nothing gets missed. All right, I would like to see, actually, I'm going to go get some tires. And we're going to go work this pit down here. Whoa, that shouldn't be open there. Let's go back up top for just a moment. Lot of propane here. Let's get out of here because they aggro on us. Right here. We've got a little area right here.
We have a break in the action. The storm has a new target. Commander, we have a new enemy wave inbound.
Now, let's see if we can find our balloon. There it is. All right. Another elimination wave. Don't need that. No, we don't have any issues where we're falling down off things we shouldn't be falling off of. All right, I want to come down over here, though. Ooh, almost went right off the edge there. Would not have been good, my friends. I want to work tires out here now. We should not be getting in like that. With all that damage we got. Oh, then again, we didn't have the traps done though yet. Think about that, so.
in the action. A supply drop is on its way. Base A is under attack.
All right, let's work our way out.
More husks incoming.
Another balloon.
You'll need to destroy the pillars to end the wave.
That could actually be a little situation here where they could come out here and lob. Let me just see up top, make sure I don't see any flingers coming through. I don't see any guys up here. All right, so we will destroy the pillars now. Try to get out as soon as we can. Full-fledged right here. I'm going to be mindful of pillars on 4. When I was running 4, I couldn't find one. We're going to be extra careful here. All right, we got 2 pillars to go. Sometimes you'll see pillars down there. Okay, another one just spawned up here. That was not here before. That's what it's kind of doing. It looks like it's almost delayed spawn. Oh, I see it. It's over here. Yeah, see, they just respawn afterwards.
We've got a break in the action.
All right, so we are good now. Got a lot of trapping to do.
New target.
Let's make sure we've got our traps out here like I want. Okay, they come up here. This is all good. These are your tar pits.
Commander, this storm is too difficult to track. Anything could happen at literally any time.
Okay, we're going to start working on the extension now. And we got Death Bomb coming in. Some pretty nasty modifiers, my friends. Man, I've got a lot of damage coming through here, and they're still getting down in there.
My robot friend likes to say, we have a break in the action.
All right. 1 second. I need to go check something. 1 second.
Surprise! We've got bosses.
All right. Let's see what I got here now. All right, through this wave.
Stay in the fight. Base A is under attack.
All right, so we got loot to get. All right, we need to go get some balloons. We have not gotten balloons in a minute. Then we will have another pillar wave coming, but I've got to get some, we need some loot.
Another wave of storm creeps.
Nasty smasher wave right there. You keep the smashers off you, you'll be all right. I know, I can tell you right now, though, that smasher wave is coming at the end. And it's not going to be good. It's going to be a nasty, nasty wave. All right, let's see what I got here. Big deal will be I don't need to kill the smash in the end, though, right? We just got to outlast them all. All right, that's not good. Okay, time to get the traps in now. Looked like a riot husk or something got me there. Okay, so these traps are all looking good. These are all good. This whole thing up here looks good. It doesn't get attacked very much, or it hasn't been getting attacked very much, but they'll come in at the end through that. So I think 360 degrees wise, let me just go down here and see what these traps are doing. Because I'm sure they probably lost some juice on them. No, looks pretty good. I can't complain. I'm pretty happy with what I'm seeing here, honestly. We're going to need to open this up so that when that wave comes, we're safe, right?
We've got a break in the action. Base A is under attack.
Okay. Let's see the bill. Okay. All right, so we got power cells coming out. I can't miss these balloons. 13 and 15 are going to give us our power cells. So you definitely don't want to miss them.
More husks incoming. You'll need to destroy the pillars to end the wave.
Funny thing is one wrong move, one fall, you're done. Right? One thing is they are not firing right now. And he should be firing. They are not firing.
Tanker spotted! Husk!
I just gotta take care of this boss first. They won't let me get him.
Tanker!
See, you guys hear that? Spinners aren't popping on that boss. And they should be. I mark my words on that.
Tanker spotted!
And then I gotta get the pillars once I can kill him. He's a hefty 406 right now, coming in hot. All right. let's go out here, get some traps popping. And let's get killing.
Taker spotted!
I heard the defenders say Taker. But you didn't want to shoot the bosses. They'll shoot the damage pulse one though, like they did before on me though, won't they? Alright, let's go heal.
Taker!
Get some electric fields popping too while we're at it. I don't think I can take 2 hits in a row on that Taker. I think he would take me out. I'm not even kidding you. I really do believe he'd take me out.
Taker spotted!
Well, let's go again. Gives me a chance to replace some stuff, I guess. It's all said and done. Yeah, see, I get hit twice by the Takers. I'm like done, man. I've got to get out. I got to be safe, man. I'll die. It's just the Takers are going to get us, or that'll hurt you, but. All right, that's it. I got to run.
Taker!
One good thing we've got going is I have a lot of. I've still got some traps, man. But see, you come out with them Takers, they freaking light you up, man. I'm sitting here trying to heal myself just so I can go out there and get the final ones. I'm gonna go out this way.
Taker spotted!
Alright, that one's done. And here's the last one.
As my robot friend likes to say, we have a break in the action.
Alright, let me get some traps replaced.
The storm has a new target.
And some floors replaced. Okay, these are good.
According to our radar, the storm is real weird. And the suggested course of action is... shrug emoji? Should have read that one first. That's on me.
This is a nice little challenge, my friends. This one's a fun one. And I'm just going to keep working. Got some darts. Ah, smashers, of course.
Spotted. Taker spotted. Smasher.
Okay, I've got ammo. I'm going to work some traps, make sure the traps can kill. Because theoretically, it's just, honestly, it's just smashers, so. I'm not dealing with takers or anything. Nope, I spoke too soon.
Enemy down. Smasher spotted.
Okay, we gotta be ready for that last obliterator.
Taker.
Alright, let's get that final loot drop.
As my robot friend likes to say, we have a break in the action. Base A is under attack.
Come on, baby.
It's almost time for extraction.
Smasher! Flinger! Smasher spotted! Flinger's enemy down!
I'm gonna make sure our traps aren't weak outside. That's for damn sure.
Smasher spotted! Tinker spotted! Flinger spotted! Bust! Smasher! Flinger! Smasher! Flinger spotted! Enemy down! Smasher! Flinger! Smasher spotted! Flinger spotted!
Whoa! Death Bomb Central. We are not in any hurry here.
Flinger! Smasher spotted! Tinker spotted! Smasher! Flinger spotted!
"13 seconds till bingo."
Husk spotted!
And that, my friends, is the level 187 Survive the Horde Challenge 5